Welcome everyone, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Town of Salem, alpha version. As you can see up here on the little thing here up at the top left. This game's currently being kickstarted on, well, Kickstarter. Their goal is like 15,000, they have like maybe less than 11,000 right now, and they have 8 days left. So I figured, since I had so much fun playing it, I would show it to you guys. By all means, this is not forcing you guys to pay money or anything like that. But I wanted to show it off, and you guys are interested and find the game fun enough, and you manage to play as many hours as I have already, throw some money their way, I guess. I learned about this game through watching Shadowhawk's videos of his stream, as well as his little introduction video that he did recently. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to start with a classic game, and I'll start explaining the game as we go. Alright. So the way it works in standard mode is it sets up diggies based off the number of players. Once you get to like 12 players, you'll have like a serial killer. You also have the mafia members, and then some neutral members as well. The goal of this game depends on what role you fall under. It's very similar to the game like Werewolf that you can play with friends, where you're trying to find the werewolf and trying not to get killed. It's definitely very much like that. It also works very similar to a variety of custom games I played on Warcraft 3 back in the day. But yeah, each of these things have their own little mechanic and goal attached to them. Essentially, all the ones in green text are towns members. Red text are mafia members. I'm just picking a town, it's just aesthetic stuff. Red text is mafia members. The dark blue text is the serial killer, which is kind of his own faction. Essentially, if you're not red or green, you're essentially a neutral faction that can either be good or evil. Really depends on what you are. Like, for example, the serial killer is neutral, but his goal is to kill everybody. So, yeah. Pick a house. I'll be this person. Like I mentioned before, these initial choices are nothing but aesthetics. Alright, that's getting a little loud. So I'm gonna cut off the music for now, just to make my life a little bit easier. Alright, now your login name will show up when you're like in the lobby, but after that you get to pick whatever name you want. I shall be Marissa Kirisame. There is a witch role that you can play as. Okay, this is really, really silent. Ah, my role is the Escort. You are a beautiful woman skilled in distraction. Huh, how convenient. Alright, so I turned on the music again. The game has multiple phases. There's a day phase, night phase, and a accusation phase. Alright, so what I can do is I can distract someone each night. I just have to pick somebody. Distractions blocks your target from using their role abilities. You are immune to role blocks. So I can't be role blocked, but I can be killed. So I'm going to go ahead and role block Lydia. We also have this last will. Whenever you die, this is what's going to come up. That everyone will read in the town once you get cleaned. I think if you get cleaned, you don't get to show your will. So, night 1, escorted Lydia. Alright, successfully role block someone. Hey there, got an achievement. So I blocked somebody. One person died though. The Godfather and the serial killer can directly kill someone every night. Yep, killed by the mafia. Found a will next to their body, so long as thanks for all the fish. Very useful, thank you. Sometimes I'll have hints. Alright, Bartlett was the medium. The medium can actually talk to people who have died, so it's generally a good idea to not exit. Stabbed by the serial killer, so Lydia I escorted. Oh, wow. I blocked Lydia's ability. Which wasn't going to save her anyway. Yeah, the medium couldn't really do much early on, because when you die, you actually go on your own little chat thing that the other people won't be able to hear. So the people that die can just talk amongst each other, but the medium can pick a dead person at night and talk to them and be like, hey, do you happen to know anything? And right now they're all talking about this. Find. Alright, so right now we don't know what each other's roles are, except for the Mafia members. The Mafia members get their own special chat at night and can see who exactly they are. So it's a good idea not to have too many on your team. At this point you can vote on somebody. If you get majority vote, you'll put them in the middle, and then you'll decide guilty or not guilty. If you pick, if they get guilty, they will get lynched and they will die, which is one way to kill the killer and the Godfather, because the Godfather and killer can actually kill each other. They're immune. There's also an executioner, jester. There's a lot of abilities in this game. It's going to take a while to kind of explain them all. Alright, so that didn't work out. Let's, because I'm the escort. I'm actually a townie. I am actually supposed to be helping. So I'm going to block Lily. Oops. That's how, you can look at the chat log if you ever miss anything. The bad thing about this little log here is there's a character limit. Alright, I explained what the medium did. The lookout, what they can do is they can look at someone's house, and they can note whoever enters by name. Killed by the Mafia. No last will, which means you didn't write anything down. This is what they put, the killer can leave a death note. Alright, we've lost the doctor. The doctor can prevent people from dying for a night. It's pretty useful. Joke's on you. Wait. Alright, what were you? Oh, I gotta look. Ah, the Jester. The Jester is by far the most complicated role because of their goal. Their goal is to get lynched. They want to get lynched. And if they get lynched, they can kill one of the guilty parties. But that's their goal. They're neutral, and they're wacky. Alright, so they noted that Belladom is trying to accuse Lily as Mafia, which is quite possible, but Lily was roadblock. But the only person that's killing is the Godfather or the Mafioso. Like, if one of them get blocked, the other one can do the kill. The Framer doesn't kill anyone. The Framer actually can give false information. The Executioner is also another weird class because if they succeed in their role, they get turned into a Jester. And then they have to do that role. Okay. Well. So who could be the one I can block? I'm gonna block Sugar next. I could continue blocking Lily because I do think she's possibly an issue. But she's obviously not the one calling the kills. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep going through. But yeah, the goals for every townie is practically the same. They want to lynch every criminal and evildoer. The evildoers are the Mafia, serial killers, witches, and arsonists. It says there if you highlight it. Survivors are neutral, but you don't have to deal with them. Lily's dead. Stabbed by a serial killer. Lily was was a, Okay, so she was a mafioso. Now, I noticed that the Mafia didn't do anything. It's quite possible I just blocked the Godfather. And if I did, that means they can't kill anyone. So, I'm gonna go ahead and try Sugar again, and see if that gets us anywhere. Yeah, these people left the game. At this point, it doesn't really matter unless you want to just stick around and see how it ends. Which I will be if I do die. I could be wrong. You can definitely lynch the wrong people. In fact, most often the townies will kill each other more than more than the Mafia would. Okay, I'm blocking her again. Most of the abilities are pretty straightforward. All you have to do is you get the options at night, but some of them you have to activate in daytime. Like the jailer, you have to activate you have to pick who you're going to jail as a jailer in the daytime before the night starts, which is very awkward compared to the other classes. I already talked about the Jester. Mafioso, as far as I can tell, is essentially like the Godfather. They can kill somebody, but the Godfather it's the final say-so as far as who gets to kill. 3 dead. Oh. Death hides from no one. Ah, the Framer. So the veteran managed to kill the Framer when he invaded his home. What? Die, die, die? Got the serial killer as well? And then the classy girl was killed by the veteran. Holy cow. Gun totem. Vigilante. Okay, well, 2 out of 3 is pretty good for that. So the veteran, what the veteran can do is 3 times, every night they can use one of their 3 uses to go into alert mode. When they're in alert mode, anyone that invades their house gets shot, which is exactly what happened. These 3 people went to his house and got shot. The Framer, I don't know the details exactly. I just know it's something to do with false information. Serial killer just kills everybody every night. The Vigilante has a gun with 3 bullets. He can't kill anyone on the first night, but after that, he can spin one of those bullets to kill somebody. But if he kills a townsmember as a Vigilante, he will kill that townie and then kill himself in guilt. I'm gonna block. Oh, who's this? Muffin? I'm not gonna vote for Muffin. Oh, well, I'm outnumbered. Oh. This person just wants to die. I did play this as a Vigilante once, and literally all the bullets that I fired from my gun as a Vigilante weren't from my own will. It was from a witch controlling me every night. I'm gonna abstain. I really don't want to vote. Yeah, there are not 2 jesters. I'm gonna abstain. I don't know who this person is. I've actually not been paying attention to the text as much as I should be. That's how it works sometimes. 5-0. You get to say some last words. The way the accusations work is the defense can speak, and then the people, while they're voting, can speak. There are some exceptions to the rule, of course. If you happen to be blackmailed, you won't have very many options to speak. Now I'm getting messages. I apologize. Target Ryan X. Executioner. Neutral. Alright. So we still have to deal with the Godfather. That's all that's left. Every other threat has been taken care of. Now, if nothing happens, I will speak up, and I will reveal who I am. Now, it's quite possible it could backfire, they'll kill me for no reason. It's happened. Especially as a vigilante. Okay. I'll know as soon as... Yep. I'm voting on sugar. Now, it's quite possible I've just been, you know, escorting just some random guy. See how it goes. That's facts. He knows I'm not Mafia. Well, if he doesn't work, I'll escort facts. I like the sound of a breaking neck. So I got outvoted. Just gotta hope I don't... Okay, at least I didn't die. The question is, I'm gonna keep blocking sugar. Actually, I can block backs, but honestly, I'm gonna try sugar. Now, it's quite possible the jailer's been dealing with sugar as well, though I would think it would also, you know, let me know. Still nothing. Day 7. Now this could Gold Pirate could possibly not be the investigator. Oh my god, are you serious? Not enough info. Seven. I still think it's sugar. I'm gonna keep blocking her. This could be me being insane or being like very thorough. Maybe both. But I'm like, I mean, I don't know. Oh my god, this game's gonna be forever. The Godfather, the sheriff kind of has a similar ability as an investigator, like they can investigate, but like when they investigate the Godfather, they won't get the right information. Now, I don't know if that's gonna end up killing me. Like, I don't know if I can't... Like, I don't know how exactly it works. I mean, this Godfather could literally be laying low for this many nights. Generally, these games don't go this long, ever. I mean, one of the things that could be done is the jailer could jail me, and then I wouldn't be able to lock her down. I guess I can talk about the jailer, I guess. Oh! I am clean. Alright, so we lost the sheriff. Oh my god. This has gone chaotic. Oh my god, this has gone chaotic. That can't be right. Oh my god, this has gone nuts. It had to be Cool Pyro. Yep. This is the question is what was sugar? Like, I don't know what... Well, you're dead. Doing shit. You can't! I've been blocking you for... How? How'd you get the kill? I forgot about the jailer. Oh, you jerk! The jailer freaking threw me off. Sugar's so angry because I blocked her the entire game. But alright, to explain exactly what happened, I apologize. So the jailer's special ability is in daytime they can pick somebody to throw in jail for the night. That person can't do anything that night. But while they're in jail with the jailer, they can have a secret conversation during that night. So the jailer can talk to the prisoner and be like, "Hey, who are you?" Neither of them will know who each other are. The jailer will know the person's name, and that's it. And the person that got jailed will not know who the jailer is. The name that'll show up during the conversation will just be jailer. It won't be the actual person's name. But one of the things the jailer can do is they can execute somebody in the jail. And that's what had happened. The jailer killed somebody while I still had Sugar blocked. But I feel still glad, even though I nearly sabotaged everything, I kept the Godfather completely locked. So, I'm going to go ahead and call this a video. When we come back, I'll show off a custom game or something like that. So, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Town of Salem Alpha. If you're interested, I'll include a link below or something that shows off the game, and maybe a link to the Kickstarter. See you guys later.